Hi, I'm Renu. So there's a couple of observations in the last 50 years that I realize, and it's the incredible shrinking Oroville. So when I was a kid, Oroville extended from Lake Estate to the ocean, and one of Mother's first sketches for it shows that. Later in the mid 80s, mid 90s, we had purchased land and we started moving towards the center, and we had taken on the policy to start foregoing. Our policy then was that we needed to control the roads. And so, like the road from Tindivanam up, Oroville owned all that land. Then the same kind of mentality, been a buzz in this mentality. We need to build the city, we need to build the city. And so all previous plans that we said we need to control the roads, we need to control development on the roads, was thrown out of the window, and that land was exchanged. And I'm sitting in the land board today, and I can tell you, not a single exchange actually really benefited Oroville if you start looking at it money-wise. So all I'm seeing is an incredibly shrinking Oroville and a shriller and shriller cry, build the city, when the city is coming out all around. The greenbelt doesn't exist. There are villages that exist. So all of this bothers me. But finally, I want to say another thing is, we've been working, the secretary has come in with some energy, and she wants to put the energy, but why does she want to put the energy in this? Why did she not choose something that unifies Orovillians like water? Because that is the main thing we're all going to face. I was glad Saravanan brought it up. And the ring road is not a dam or a water pond or whatever else I kind of misunderstood. Why aren't we working on things that are going to be crucial to our existence, and not just Orovillians, to the region? That's a noble cause that I can get behind. So I don't understand that. I'm just seeing this incredibly shrinking Oroville. Then there's another thing I don't understand. The secretary asked for alternative models. Prashant, Suhasini, Lata, Dharmesh, a whole pile of people worked for a week, showed them to her. She barely looked at them. She was barely interested in them after that work. And we would like to show those to the community. Every time we've tried to book the Unity Pavilion, that has not been allowed. It was seen as divisive and bad. And again, but somehow this all happened. So I'm very surprised by you, Jaya. That's really unusual for you to be like that.
Thank you, Renu.
So that's bothersome. And let me just see, I think I'm missing a few things. So I think we do need to look at all the alternative perspectives. I think we do need to question what our priorities are. I think we need to think about why this is a priority. Does this have something to do with GOI grants? Does this have something to do with a cable that the youth center didn't want to go through it, and that dragged on, and an EIA impact assessment done? So all of these questions maybe are the motivating factors behind why suddenly now the crown is. And I think we fought the Sri Aurobindo Society on what our development priorities were going to be, and who is going to make decisions about what those are. And so I think that's really important, that we take the help when we get the help, but we have to be firm about where we want our priorities to go. So that's another thing. No, there's more. I'm sorry. Can you? So I do think we all agree that the RAD has to come together. I do agree that we need, with the TDC, that we need to move out from our little fence and our little thing. I do agree. I have other problems that I do not agree. The circle does not have to be perfect. It is not true. This kind of gobbledygook and pseudo-religious nonsense that is coming up is, nobody who knows Mother will agree with that. What Mother wants is us to collaborate. So if for some crazy reason this is what we have to collaborate on, then let's do meaningful and real collaboration, really taking in people's concerns, really understanding that we don't need a circular crown everywhere, where it can weave in and out, and that we're only 3,000 people at this point, and the development has to go with what is happening now. This whole thing of some pressure on, I don't know which mother this is. This is no mother I recognize. She's not punishing us if we don't make a circle. She's not punishing us if we don't have a 40 meters flat. This is just no mother I recognize. Mother was not like that. So my question is, stop the religious shutting down of the conversation of the Aurovilians allowing themselves to participate in the manifestation of what the master plan looks like. That is what I'm saying. Stop all of the thing about saying it has to be like this. It's been, the first 2 hours, I know this stuff by heart. Most of us do. It's tedious. Thank you.
Yeah, Renu, your concern is appreciated. And definitely we are also on the same concern. Let's not lose our hope, because it's a vision of a mother, and we are here to manifest the galaxy. And definitely we need to focus more into greenery also, which we have the green belt, and we have 1,000 of acres and more than that also. Let's support Secretary Ma'am, because she is giving a lot of support to manifest the galaxy. And I would say that with this, definitely we will have more support to acquire more land in the Greenbelt area. Meanwhile, we will build the city according to the galaxy concept.